Gavin, hell of a job. The one thing he knew was we was going to come out and pressure them and be able to force them into turnovers and things like that, and be able to take them out of some of the shots that they normally get and things like that. So the one thing that they focused on was getting the ball to the paint and trying to rebound, and that's what they were successful at. We talk about over 50 rebounds for the game, and points in the paint, I think it had like 40, 45, 48, something like that. So, again, that was the key to the game. I thought we did a really good job for 2.5 quarters of disrupting them and forcing them into things that they didn't want to do. I thought we took care of all the 3 balls because, again, we've been watching a lot of film and they make 8, 9, 10 threes a game. We wanted to take care of that, so we did a pretty good job on that. We wanted to get them out of transition. We wanted to eliminate 20 points from transition because we were looking at it and they love to run and be able to get those transition points. So, again, we thought if we have them 6 to 8 points in transition, be able to take care of the rest of it, we can have a good chance at winning the game. But we just didn't make a commitment to rebounding like we needed to. Then on top of that, you start getting cold from the field and forcing shots and things like that. And so just got to refocus and get back to being Houston.
Coach, you've talked about, those first 2.5 quarters, you're really giving it to them, and you talked about the importance of rebounding. I mean, was that kind of, in your mind, the biggest thing that kind of led to them being able to pull away there?
Exactly. It's exhausting when you play defense. We knew with Utah, they're either going to shoot it in the first 7 seconds or they're going to shoot it under 7 seconds. And so you're going to play all those passes and guard all of that, and then the shot's going to go up, and you have to rebound the basketball. But if you give up an offensive rebound, now you got to do that all over again. Then you give up a second offensive rebound, you got to do it all over again. And so that's the tiring part. And so, again, hats off to them. We were talking about how they were crashing like crazy. They looked like our war rebounding drill that we do in practice, just flying in, just trying to be able to do that. And, it's a credit to them for being able to make that sacrifice for each other, to say I'm going to be able to go in there and do what I need to do to help my team to be able to get the next ball. And they did that. It led to like 19 offensive rebounds. And so, again, now you're looking at that magnified by happen to have another defensive possession where you got to play another 30 seconds, another 20 seconds, then another 20 seconds. Yeah, it wears you down.
Maya Torre had 12 of those rebounds.
Mm-hmm.
Was there something that she did in particular that just kind of made it tough for you, the way she boxed out, or what was it that you saw that allowed her to be so successful against you guys?
Well, the thing is most of the time she was on the weak side. So when we have penetration, which they really did a good job of, we were blitzing it, meaning our post player was coming over and make sure we can stop so she can get a layup. Our proper cover down person on the backside wasn't boxing her out. And sometimes it was a smaller guard, but you have to sacrifice and be able to get in there and meet her early and do what you can. So she was getting some of those weak side boards. And then the other ones, like I told the girls, when people are out on the perimeter, size doesn't matter because you meet them and you box out. But if you're standing up in the paint and she's 6'3" and you 5'10", it matters because you're not boxing out, you're just trying to jump up there. But you have to meet them outside the paint and be able to do that. But, yeah, she did a really good job of just staying at home, keeping everything high, and pursuing the basketball.
Kind of going off that first question that he had, you kept it a 4-point game for much of that late in the first half. In your view, like what changed? I know you kind of touched on that. What changed that allowed them to kind of make that next jump?
I wish I knew. I wish I knew. Because we came out with the exact same game plan of doing what we need to do and taking away the back doors, taking away the threes and those kind of things, and they just started to get it with the second chance points. And that's where you got to dig down and have the toughness to be able to say this is not going to happen again. You couldn't play zone to be able to take care of some of the paint points because all 5 people can shoot the 3, and so you don't put yourself in that predicament to be able to give in uncontested threes because they can move the basketball. So we had to stay man, but now you got to be able to rebound the basketball because sometimes, you can look at it, they didn't shoot the shot that they wanted to shoot. They were forcing up some shots and things like that, but there was those second chance points, and it's obvious, 56 rebounds and to 26, that's the game. Thank you.